Good morning, everybody. It is Meteorology A12 Forecast, guys, and welcome back to the video. Hope you guys are all enjoying your Thanksgiving morning. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. And this is my second video today. I did a Thanksgiving forecast a couple minutes ago, so you guys want to check that out. But this will be a update on winters from Ezekiel. And you probably wondering why I'm posting these videos so early. It's because actually I have family coming over later this afternoon, and I need time, to clean, set up the table, get the food ready, and I'll have a later video coming out later this afternoon of me doing a Thanksgiving video, wishing guys Thanksgiving, but it won't be a weather report. It'll just be me doing a special video for Thanksgiving. Hope you guys can watch that too. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Be sure to hit the big subscribe button, guys. I'm making videos on Thanksgiving for you guys. Yeah, also be sure to share the channel if you know anyone that's interested in weather or wants to know and get daily weather forecasts. But yeah, without further ado, let's get this video. So here we are looking at the National Weather Service, and this is all from Ezekiel. It's kind of crazy how all of this is from Ezekiel. It's kind of crazy how big of a storm this is going to be. It's just humongous. But yeah, we do have windstorm advisories in effect for areas right here into the plains. That's mostly out here in the plains. We have a couple windstorm advisories for north central Nevada and southern Idaho and Oregon. We also have a couple advisories for western Colorado and southern Utah, and also again northern California is where we do have those advisories. We also have a couple windstorm advisories for eastern Montana and near Bozeman, so that's for Lincoln, Nebraska, Dodge City, Lubbock, Amarillo, western Iowa, Sioux Falls, yeah, all these areas, Carson City, Reno. We also do a lot of windstorm warnings in effect for Albuquerque, Flagstaff, Prescott, areas near Logan, Utah, also Salt Lake City, the Sierra Mountains, and Lake Tahoe, Yosemite, South Central Nevada. Also, we have a couple for Billings, Montana too, and also for northeastern Montana. And we also do have a blizzard warnings in effect for a couple thousand people for much of western South Dakota and northeastern Wyoming. So we have a lot of just huge threats for windstorm warnings out here. For blizzard conditions, and we also have a couple windstorm watches for right here in the northern plains for Duluth, Eau Claire, Bismarck, Fargo, and also for Cheyenne and near Boise, Idaho. But yeah, that's what we're looking at here. Now we're looking at the radar here, and this is by tomorrow on Black Friday. This is when it's really starting to start, I know Ezekiel's today, but it's not as bad today. Again, I did a video on that also a couple minutes ago, so if you guys want to check that out. But by tomorrow, it's going to be really bad. It's going to bring in blizzard conditions throughout many areas near Flagstaff and Prescott, Arizona. It's going to be very heavy snow, and we're also going to be seeing that heavier snow near southwestern Utah, and starting to see that pick up in eastern Nevada. As we get into Saturday, this is when it's kind of a big storm. It's really big. This could potentially be another blizzard. This can bring stretching snow all the way from Michigan to Arizona, Flagstaff. We'll start to see that snow for Cheyenne and Casper, Wyoming, really starting to pick up. We'll have that snow really picking up for Bozeman and Billings, Montana. We'll see those blizzard conditions get for out here in the Dakotas and Wyoming. Possibly see a threat for Rochester and Sioux Falls, with possibly an ice threat with a mix. So that can be really dangerous, especially travel could bring a huge threat throughout after Thanksgiving, But by Sunday, this is when it really starts to ramp up out here into Duluth, Eau Claire, starting to have the low pressure system right here. This can bring in a lot of snow out here near Bismarck, Fargo, much of western South Dakota. We'll start to see those blizzard conditions into central South Dakota. As we get later into Sunday, this will be really start to see becoming a huge threat for the Northeast. We can see ice threats for Harrisburg, Allentown, Buffalo, Philadelphia, and even blizzard conditions again for Michigan. This will be for Marquette, areas near Lansing, Muskegon, Green Bay, Eau Claire, Duluth, and maybe even some snow for Des Moines, Rochester, but it's going to be a bit lighter than what Dorothy brought. And then as we get into later into Monday, it can bring in very heavy snow for Massachusetts, Albany, Hartford, Connecticut. Not going to be hitting New Jersey or Philadelphia that much. We're going to see an ice threat for much of central Indiana and Illinois. Maybe some snow for Madison, Wisconsin, Green Bay, and even Jefferson City. As we get later into now Tuesday, this is going to be a major storm again, guys. As we get into Tuesday, this will bring even some more snow out here in the northeast, as it will just continue to bring snow after snow after snow, as it does get a lot colder into the night, which could bring in a lot of snow for the northeast and possibly light to moderate snow. And then it should be out by the 3rd of December, so I'm going to bring some snow out there into upper Maine. But yeah, now we'll be looking at the GFS radar right here. It's actually basically a lot different, as you can see. Again, we're going to see the blizzard conditions for Flagstaff. Very heavy snow. This is Black Friday again for western Colorado and those higher elevations. But as we get now into later in the next 42 hours on Saturday, we'll have that snow really picking up for western Colorado and Wyoming. Starting to see that, maybe see a mix for Minneapolis a bit earlier. And again, seeing that snow just stick out there for Arizona again. And very heavy snow out there. Now for Billings, maybe Helena. And then as we get into now Saturday, this is really huge threat here. We have that low pressure system going to bring in incredibly heavy snow out here for these huge areas in Montana, Wyoming. Again, this is where we had the blizzard warnings in effect. So it's going to be quite interesting to how this plays out as we have huge travel issues. By Sunday, it does bring that snow now. First starting to bring for Marquette, bring some snow for Duluth, Bismarck, Fargo, starting to see that heavier snow. The low pressure system will be right over Omaha, and then right into Sunday, that's when the snow starts to get into Omaha, very light. Have blizzard conditions again for Marquette. Out there in northern Michigan, there we have also Minneapolis, or sorry, not Minneapolis, Duluth, Sioux Falls, and Omaha starting to get lighter snow as this low pressure system is on the opposite side. And now as we get into Monday, this is when the snow starts to arrive into the New England area and the upper elevation for much of Concord, New Hampshire, areas near White Mountain, Burlington, Vermont, and near Albany could be seeing an ice threat. Again, the GFS is actually showing a lot smaller than the European. This is what it's looking like by the 3rd, bringing some snow for parts of near Florida, New York, Burlington, and Concord, and western Massachusetts, and then it should bring maybe some snow for Boston. Now, this is a new update on the 11 o'clock update. It's now showing some snow maybe for Boston too. So that is also some new update, and that could bring some snow for Bangor, Maine, and Augusta, Maine, and maybe in Portland, Maine too. So these are the snowfall totals to come with this system. As you can tell, they are a bit different in the northeast based on the new update. But again, we can possibly see 28 inches to 30 inches for Flagstaff. Again, we're not going to see that much more for New Mexico. This is just going to be, again, for the, this is what was going to be falling today. We will be seeing up to 68 inches out here for Yosemite. As you can tell, that's where the maximum is, and that's basically where it is. We don't see anything else. So Yosemite, we'll be seeing quite a lot of snow, as you can say. Lake Tahoe can be seeing up to 21 to 28 inches of snowfall. And then we can see up to 3 feet for upstate California, up to 8 to 2 inches out here for the Sierra Mountains in Oregon. We can see up to 10 to a foot of snow for Logan, Utah, and Salt Lake City. Again, up to 3 feet again for those areas in southwestern Colorado. About a foot of snow for areas out there into Yellowstone National Park. Maybe about a 4 or 5 inches for Bozeman. We can see about 8 to 9 inches for Billings, which will probably be, I believe, they're heavy snowfall this year, because most of the snow in Montana has been right here. I might be wrong, but I'm just going to say possibly that's where that it could be their most snow and what snowstorm they've seen so far. We'll be seeing up to a foot of snow for more of western Nebraska. That's where we'll have the most snow. Omaha can be seeing 2 inches of snowfall. Lincoln, 1 inch. We could be seeing 14 inches for central South Dakota. Maybe even 17 inches. We can see up to 8 to 9 inches for Bismarck, and up to a foot of snow for out there into the border of Minnesota. And then we could be seeing another 5 to 6 inches from Minneapolis. They won't see that much snow. Rochester will see about 2 to 3. Duluth, on the other hand, will be getting up to 17 inches, because they're really going to get wrecked. That's basically where we're going to see the heaviest snow for out there into the more in the Midwest, and then for the near Marquette area and that northern part of Michigan, Maine area could be seeing up to 18 to 19 inches of snowfall. We can maybe even see a little trace right here for these areas in Ohio Valley or Midwest. Aurora can see an inch. Looks like Indianapolis can see maybe 1 to 2 inches. Nothing much out there for Ohio. Maybe even an inch or two for the Appalachians or Appalachias. And now in the northeast, this is when it kind of a little bit complicated. We see 8 to 9 inches for out there into areas Bangor, Maine, all that. We can see about an inch or two for the Portland area. We can be seeing about up to 8 to 6 inches for out there in Boston with this new update. 7 inches for Concord, 4 inches for Burlington, maybe up to 6 inches for Syracuse, or not Syracuse, sorry, Albany, maybe 5 to 6 inches for Syracuse, and maybe even about an inch near Allentown, about an inch near these areas of southern Pennsylvania. Now we're gonna be looking at the I can't think of anything. The GFS radar, or not radar, snow accumulation. It's quite around the same as you can say, but again, we're gonna be seeing way more than 4 feet of snow out here. 44 inches for Lake Tahoe. Of course, we're gonna be seeing more than 6 feet possible, or 5 feet out here into Yosemite. Up to, again, about 2 to 3 feet out there for upstate California. We're going to be seeing about, again, 22 inches for Flagstaff, about 9 inches for Prescott. We're going to be seeing a lot of snow for southwestern Colorado and Utah, about getting each 2 inches, or sorry, 2 feet. Looks like, again, Salt Lake City up to 8 inches to a foot, and 26 inches near up in the areas, the upper elevations in Utah. We'll be seeing up to possibly now 8 inches for Boise. That's a huge new update there. Again, up to 17 inches for Yellowstone National Park. And snowfall totals actually for Billings have gone down just a little bit now, from 7 to 9 inches instead of getting up to a foot. The heaviest, again, will be here. We'll have the blizzard conditions with up to 2 feet of snowfall. Looks like, again, areas out here near Duluth could be seeing, again, about another 2 feet of snow. And then Marquette out there will be seeing up to 16 inches of snowfall. Again, nothing really for the areas near Indiana or out there in the Midwest. And it looks like we could be seeing a huge difference, though, in snowfall totals for areas near, for southern Pennsylvania, up to 5 to 6 inches. And then not too much for Charleston, just out there in the crest of the Appalachians. And then maybe see about an inch or two for the crest of the Appalachians near Knoxville. We'll also be seeing about 4 inches for Albany. Nothing for New York City. Maybe just a flurries. Nothing for New Jersey at all. Maybe actually a good amount of snow. Just a bit different for Concord. Maybe 3 to 5 inches. Burlington, again, 3 to 4 inches. And then again, we have the higher snowfall out there near Bangor and all those areas. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. Hope you guys are all enjoying your wonderful Thanksgiving, guys. Dinner, lunch, in between. And I'll be doing another Thanksgiving video later in the afternoon, but again, it won't be the weather report. So this is my last weather report of the day. But yeah, bye guys.